Fondia provides legal services in a way the world has never seen before. Choosing Fondia means you can concentrate on your core business. Your Fondia team of experts takes care of both the everyday legal stuff as well as the tricky cases, even the most unexpected ones. You also have an instant access to all our other specialists. Fondia's service philosophy is fresh and smart. We keep things simple, and we work with one thing in mind: best interests of our customers. The law is our tool, but it is not an end in itself. We deliver straightforward, high-quality legal support that will benefit your business. So how have we achieved this? Well, we created the perfect combination of experienced lawyers, systematic processes, and digital tools. We provide continuous, everyday legal support, tailored to your specific needs, and can adapt this to any changes you encounter. We call it LDAS, your legal department as a service. While we work together, you will feel us close to you. We search out possible risks in advance and fix any problems early. We are the pocket lawyer who helps your business bloom even further. Nothing more, nothing less. To serve you in the most effective way, we need high-quality, proud and passionate experts. That's why we have created a unique working environment. Excuse our French, but we have no jerks. We work closely together to help each other shine. Our business idea is ingenious. Don't you agree? We aim to take the old-fashioned stuff and remodel it in a modern package. But we don't stop here. As the world changes, so will we. We are not only legal, but also digital forerunners. Still, you can rest assured that we will never forget what started it all: our customers and our desire to serve them smart. We law your business.
So, let's start with a look at the big picture. In the legal industry, it functions so that customers can procure their legal support from basically two sources. They can hire in-house lawyers, or they can turn to external advisors and give them assignments.
Now, I'm not a lawyer, but I have worked with lawyers for probably well over 15 years. And well, I can say that maybe there's also a third source of help when you need to, let's say, draft a contract. You can do it yourself, but don't tell the lawyers. It's not recommended, really. I have been a customer of both the in-house lawyers working together with the lawyer colleagues in the same company, and also I have been buying services from the law firms. And I think we can draw comparisons to the medical field here, what we just heard about. I think the in-house lawyer is a bit like your family doctor, or perhaps your occupational health care main doctor contact there. They follow you through the ups and downs of your business, and they can actually prescribe actions even when you don't sort of expect them to do so. But they are typically generalists, or they have perhaps one field of expertise. And when I needed something special, for example, I had a HR issue, or there was a need to buy or sell a business, or perhaps there was a risk of a conflict, I would have to turn outside, and I would have to buy services from the law firm that had those kinds of specialists, kind of like the specialist doctors.
Okay, but between these two options, there is a huge underserved market. I would say a true blue ocean to explore. Because there are many companies who cannot afford to hire even one lawyer, or it doesn't make any sense for them, because their needs might be too small, or they're too varied in competence, or they are too fluctuating over time. And no offense, many companies are not sophisticated enough legal buyers to know when to turn to a lawyer and give them the assignment. And also, frankly, many companies give their daily legal matters to external advisors and pay too much for handling them. And that's why we at Fondia designed our LDAS, Legal Department as a Service.
Legal department as a service, it combines the sort of the best of both worlds. Now here are examples of some of our customers that we are really proud to serve. You will recognize many of you, your own logos here. We are really happy to have you as our customers here today. And there are many more. What you can see from here is that the service model is really flexible. It doesn't really matter which industry we're talking about. Also, it is very scalable. LDAS suits even the smaller startups, but it also scales up to the largest stock-listed multinational companies.
I'm sure you enjoyed Lisa's futuristic speech and thinking about when humans and machines will merge. Well, certainly lawyers and machines have not yet, and the legal industry is not known to be any hotbed of technical innovation. But still, here we have 50 startups disrupting the market from each and different corners. And that brings some hope to us lawyers who like to think ahead. We have e-discovery, which manages the vast amounts of electronic evidence that is needed in litigation and investigation procedures in the United States and UK. Or we have artificial intelligence legal tech software, basically helping people to read contracts faster and to spot risks, buried terms and conditions that they might miss out of otherwise. Legal research refers to platforms which dive into vast amounts of written and case law and convert that into valuable, insightful data. For instance, judge analytics, in the States it's big. You can analyze in detail how judges have ruled and on what causes, and thereby build a successful litigation strategy in your case. Then, looking forward, we will have lawyer search. There are many consumers and smaller companies in the world who find that the traditional law firms are way too expensive for them. Lawyer search platforms provide them with a match to independent lawyers who work for much less money because they have no overhead costs. Intellectual property software and services, automizing IP, asset management, huge cost savings and time savings there as well. And last but not least, online legal service providers, tech-enabled online content to both consumers and companies. One example you have heard of, I'm sure, is contract generators, which enable customers to create their own legal documents online by just answering a few questions.
But is this really transforming an industry? I'm remembering an example, another industry. Way back when, those of you who were born before the 1990s, you may remember those kiosks that you could go to that were owned by the banks, where you could where you could pay your bills. But for anything else, you had to really go to the bank branch. And as consumers, that really was the very early stages of the retail banking industry transformation. Now, when the banking industry really changed, that was actually after the sort of real internet had brought to the picture the 24/7 service availability, security, access management, and many other things. So that nowadays, of course, the banking industry, retail banking industry, as we remember that, some of us from the early days, it has transformed. But it really has to do with managing the end-to-end processes in the services. Now, if we look at the sort of typical business legal process, say there is a negotiation with two parties, and they agree on a business goal. Say somebody wants to open up a new sales channel, and there is a sales or distributor party, and they come to agreement that yes, we want to do this together. After the initial meeting, the lawyers, they draft the contract. Then it gets commented on different ways and different sides in parallel. There might be a third party or a fourth party coming into the commenting rounds, and then the poor lawyer sits in the middle and tries to manage these different versions. It becomes quite a hassle. Then there is yet another meeting and a new version, new details about the deal, they get hashed out. And on it goes. A lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of money gets being spent.
Well, the new way is to put all your legal stuff into one place and to bring full transparency into it. If hiring a lawyer earlier was like getting a black box full of mystical stuff and a delivery out only now and then, now you get a glass box. A glass box that you can watch 24/7, and you can see all the activities going on there. You can take every angle you want for examination of it. And truly, launching this digital customer interface at Fondia is a huge step for us at Fondia in even achieving better to fulfill our customer promise of lowering our customers' business. So compared to Doctagon, who said this won't transform, for us it transforms a lot, this digital possibility.
So here you have all the actions from that analog process, the various time-consuming activities taking place in one place, one time, real time available to all the parties that are necessary in completing something end to end. And if we look at some of the more detailed examples of how it looks like, well, surely this isn't horribly exciting view, and that's the whole point. It gives you very simple, very intuitive guidelines, access to the ongoing cases, what's going on, and also the sort of the previously done documents. So you have everything there. And I think that probably even more important for many business owners is the outlook, that you can really see and you can manage together with your legal team as to what do you want to do next, what's the sort of the roadmap ahead, because the whole point for you as a business owner is really to secure the success of your business. It's not that buying and using legal services is kind of like the oil in the machine. And the machine and the outcome of that, that's your business, that's the success of your business, and that's really what matters. That's why we call our way of working, we law your business. And of course, the service is and it must be fully mobile. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, you can have your very own lawyer in your pocket.